Dave Portnoy, Barstool Sports founder, the man himself, is with us. First, I have to get your reaction to the Ohtani deal. Does it make sense economically, do you think?
Yeah, it must make sense for the Dodgers, right? They're not giving away free money. People always complain about these contracts, but if somebody's willing to pay, they must think it's going to make sense. And like the reporter just said, the international interest, somebody thinks they'll make money with it or they wouldn't have done it.
Does it enhance baseball? Because baseball's been slipping these days. I mean, sport number one is football, sport number two is basketball. I don't see baseball getting back into the top two American sports anytime soon, but they do need a headline star like this, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, he was already in the league. I guess he's in a bigger market, L.A. compared to Anaheim, but I don't think this changes the face of baseball or anything like that.
Okay. How about anti-Semitism on college campuses? You will not hire anyone from Harvard, UPenn, or MIT until the school's deans step down. Has anyone from these schools applied to work with you?
Yeah, well, first of all, we already have Harvard grads, so they're grandfathered in. But and the Penn dean, President McGill, she stepped down. Yeah, a lot of people reached out, but I think it's not only me. I think a lot of leaders have to do it. It was disgusting what those deans and presidents did under oath. Makes no sense to me. I don't know how, if you can't condemn genocide, I don't care whether we're talking Jews, Muslims, any group of people, then you don't deserve to be, in a position of power. You got to get out.
What about free speech? Does that come into this?
Yeah, listen, is Hitler allowed to say, I want to kill the Jews, I want to kill the Jews, I want to kill the Jews, right up till he kills the Jews? I would say no. That's what they're saying you can do in this country. There's a difference between free speech and hate speech, and when you're endangering people and causing harm, I think you got to put a stop to it. It's called common sense.
Okay, we always like to run through a whole gamut of subjects with you because you've got an opinion on everything. So how about this? I want to talk about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. We know you're a Swiftie. Is she changing football viewership?
Yeah, they're getting more women. And by the way, Stuart, you're right. We won't find too many people going from anti-Semitism and Hitler to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, but that's why I like this show. Yeah, I think more women are watching. They follow Taylor, whatever she does.
Well, does it make any difference to football?
No.
And by the way,
no, it doesn't make any difference to football.
You're killing me, Dave, because you're giving very short answers to all of these questions. And I like to let you flow. I'll let you make the headlines here.
It is what it is, Stuart. I don't know. You're supposed to set me up with a nice little volleyball spike, and then I knock it down. I don't know how to rant more than that. Is Taylor Swift changing football? No, I don't know what else to say about that. You get some young women. Now you got me ranting. But come on, this is a give and take. We're playing tennis. You got to set me up.
Well, have football ratings gone up because of Taylor Swift?
No, well, the early games that she was on saw a major increase in young women watching. But I don't think you're converting these women into lifelong football fans, and you do risk alienating the traditional fan who doesn't want to see Taylor. I'm a rare bird. I'm one of those people who love football and love Taylor Swift, but there's not a ton of them like me out there.
Okay, now, this is something that's guaranteed to get a rise out of you. Where are you investing your money these days?
So I've been killing it. The stock market's been ripping for me right now. Penn is up like 8% today, so that's good. I like Bitcoin still. I like putting my money there a little bit. But I'm kind of in safe things right now. I'm putting my money in real estate. If you've been paying attention, I'm buying houses left and right.
How many you bought so far?
Isn't it great when you got to pause to think? I think I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Mostly in Florida, where there's no state income tax?
Well, that's where I obviously spent most of my time, Stuart. So I got to do the 184 days is a holiday in the Portnoy household. When you hit that 184, the balloons go up.
Yeah, I know that one. Now, one last one. This is important. You're supposed to be retiring from gambling, but now you're back in. You're making a big bet on a football game, aren't you?
Michigan Wolverines, the Rose Bowl, January 1st, are going to pummel the the University of Alabama, who I have a lot of respect for, but they're overrated. They're not as good as they used to be. Michigan plays man football. I'm going to put $1 million cash on Michigan.
So, wait a minute. You got $1 million, a straightforward bet that Michigan wins. That simple.
Correct.
With points?
All Michigan has to do is beat. Nope. They just got to, well, it's a 1-point spread. It's basically a toss-up. So they just got to win.
So what's the odds on that?
It's even. You bet $1 million, you win $1 million.
Is that how it works? It's a straightforward, even Steven kind of thing.
Well, the house takes 10%. So if you want to win $100, you got to bet 110 to win 100. When you're betting $1 million, you're going to go 1.1 to win $1 million.
You know, I'm a little disappointed with you, Dave. Normally you can be relied upon to give some sensational headline, and today it wasn't quite there. Will you come back soon and help me out here?
I just said I'm going to bet $1 million on the University of Michigan.
Yeah.
They're going to be putting that up on billboards. What more do you want than that?
Yeah, it took you 4 minutes to get there, didn't it? All right, Dave.
Again, you're pointing the finger. It's the questions.
Oh, it's my fault. I know. I understand these things. Portnoy, I do think you're all right, and we will see you again as soon as possible, okay? Good luck with the bet.
All right, Stuart.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.